Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 math and then click on view all lessons. You can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapters, points, lines and segments. The lessons we're going to cover today are congruent line segments, perpendicular bisector theorem, midpoint formula, and find the distance between 2 points. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 10 math. The chapter we are on right now is points, lines and segments. Let's just start line segments. Let's just start with the first example. R, D, E and B congruent. Here is D, E and here congruent lines are the one that never intersect. They have the same side length, right? So the both of the line side lengths have 76 centimeter length. So yes, they are congruent, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, R, P, T and PQ. Here is PT and here is PQ. So which is the correct option? Congruent lines are the one that have the same measurement, right? So they both have exactly same measurement. So yes, they are congruent. The correct option is the correct option is yes, they are congruent. R, P, R and Q are congruent. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, they are congruent. P, R and Q are. P, R and Q are, sorry, they are not congruent. The correct option is no. R, J, K and N, P congruent. Which is the correct option? J, K and N, P. Yes, they are congruent. The correct option is yes. R, K, N and J, K congruent. No, they are not congruent. The correct option is no. Are EI and HI congruent? The correct option is no. Are Q, R, and S, T congruent? Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, they are congruent, right? Okay, you can read the lesson by yourself today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is congruent line segments. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is perpendicular bisector theorem. Let's just start with the next lesson. What is GH? GI is the perpendicular bisector on line FH, right? So because GI is the perpendicular bisector of FH, FG and GH are congruent, right? So then FG and GH have same measurement. FG is 91, that means GH is also 91. Basically, the perpendicular bisector GI divides the line segment into two equal parts, right? So if one of them is 91, the other one is also equal to 91, right? Let's just start with the test questions. If CF is perpendicular to EF and CD equals 10, what is DE? So which is the correct option? The correct option is D. If CD equals 10, then DE is also equal to 10. The correct option is 10. Option number 2 is the option. If Vx equals Wx, Vw equals Wx equals 78 and Ux equals 66, what is Vx? So you have ux equals 66, right? This one ux is 66, length of vx, right? So if ux 66, that means ue is also 66, right? You need to add them. So that is 132. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is hi, which is the correct option? The correct option is 88, is option number 1 is the correct option. If QR is congruent to RS and PS equals 83, what is PQ? PS equals 83, then PQ is also equal to 83. The correct option is 83. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is GH, which is the correct option? The correct option is GH equals 91. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is TV, which is the correct option? SV equals 15. So TV equals, that is 15 plus 15 equals 30. So the correct option is 30. The correct option is 30. Option number 2 is the correct option. If PQ equals PS and QR equals 23, what is RS? Which is the correct option? The correct option is RS equals 23. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is midpoint formula. Let's just start with the next lesson. A line segment has the endpoints Q09 and R -6, -5, but are the coordinates. So basically, midpoint is the point that divides a line into exactly two equal parts. So this Q and here is R. Q has the coordinate 9 and R has the coordinates -6 and -5. So here is midpoint M that can divide the line QR. So we can use the midpoint formula, that is x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So that is x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. So 0 minus 6 is 2 and 9 minus 5 is 2. So that is -6 over 2 and 4 over 2. So the midpoint is -3 and 2, right? Let's just start with the test questions. A line segment has an G -4, -8 and H -8, 6. What is the coordinates of its midpoint? Use the midpoint formula, that is x1 plus y1 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2, right? This is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So x1 plus x2, right? -4 minus 8 over 2 and y1 plus y2. -8 plus 6 over 2. So that is -12 over 2 and -2 over 2 and -1. -6 and -1. Option number 1 is the correct option. So the midpoint is -6. RS has endpoints at R31 and S17. Find the midpoint M of RS. So which is the correct option? That is option number 1. 2 and 1 is the 2 and 4 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 1, that is 2 and 4. JK has endpoints at J negative 6, negative 10 and K 8, 6. So find the midpoint M at JK. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 2, that is 1 and negative 2, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. GH endpoints G8 negative 4 and H negative 4, 0. Find the midpoint M of GH. So which is the correct option? That is 2, negative 2. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? 2 and negative 2 is the correct option. The next one is a line segment has the point 1 endpoint T1, 1 and U negative 3, negative 7. Find the coordinates of its midpoint M. So which is the correct option? The correct option is that is 1 and -3. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is that is the last lesson from the chapter. Find the distance between 2 points. So now we're going to learn distance formula, right? Okay, so find the distance between the point 6, 8 and 6, 1. So here are the 2 points on the number line that are 6, 8 and 6, 1, right? So the x component, their x component is same, that is 6, just their y component is different, 8 and 1, right? So subtract y component, 8 minus 1 is 7. Whenever you are calculating distance, you have to take the absolute value because the distances are not negative, right? So 8 minus 1 is 7. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, find the distance between the points 6, 8 and 1, 8. So which is the correct option? Yeah, they have the same y component, right? So you simply need to subtract their x component, that is 6 minus 1, because that is the distance. So you always have to take the absolute value. That means the values are always positive. So the distance is 6 minus that is 5. The correct option is 5. Got it? Okay, the next one is find the distance between the point 6, 8 and 6, 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, 7. It is option number 2 is the correct option. Find the distance between the point 4, 1 and 4, 7. So which is the correct? Yes, the correct option is 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the distance between the points 10, 7 and 1, 7. So which is the correct option? Very good. That is 9. Option is the correct option. Find the distance between the points 4, 2 and 4, 10. So which is the correct option? That is 8. The correct option is option number 1. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math. The chapter we were working on is points, lines and segments. The lessons I've covered today are congruent line segments, perpendicular bisector theorem, midpoint formula, and find the distance between 2 points, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So any questions if you have? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.